There. That should be better. I didn't realize I was gonna do that. Alright. I am so stoked to get into this, even though I've kind of been playing on it a little bit, here and there, because, oh my gosh, I've just been waiting so long to get a hold of this. But before we get into Jurassic World Evolution 2, like some of the past ones that we have done, some of the past live plays that I have done, we are going to try our next G Fuel flavor. Good. I didn't realize that I was paying more attention to my screen than the audio. I wanted to see that Mosasaurus. I had to see the Mosasaurus. But, oh man. But I can't wait till I can actually get the Mosasaurus. I really cannot. But I got up to a point last night on the campaign mode where it's just, oh my god. But anyways, are you on PS4 or are you on PC, Taser? Because I have yet to experience any crashes. But anyways, so let's try today's last flavor of the G Fuel, which is going to be the strawberry shortcake. And let's zoom in on the webcam real quick. The screen, alrighty. So here we go. There's the flavor. There's the not bubblegum, the strawberry shortcake. This is PS4. This is PS4, so I have yet to actually see any signs of crashing, but then again, you know, it just came out yesterday. The game just released yesterday, so, you know, I'm pretty sure there's probably bound to be certain bugs here and there that might pop up. But, alrighty. So this is the strawberry shortcake. Make sure all of it gets in there. Alrighty. This ought to taste interesting. I mean, I love strawberry shortcake. I love strawberry shortcake as a dessert, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there is some problems with the downloading issues for the pre-order for PS4. I don't think PS5 or any of the Xbox got the bad mojo with the pre-orders, but yesterday I was trying to figure out exactly what was going on until Wes pointed out that you had to delete and then re-download. So hopefully, so let's shake this up a little bit more. Alright. Tasting the strawberry shortcake. Oh yeah. And I think Skyrim, the update for Skyrim is, because I do believe having the remastered version on the PS4, I think I should actually automatically get certain updates with Skyrim. Hence the reason why Skyrim will be one of the new, I will be going back and redoing Skyrim. Alright, so let's try the strawberry shortcake. very interesting. And tasty. Shake it up a little bit more. So once again, this is a strawberry shortcake flavor. Here's the wrapper. Open wrapper. But it actually tastes pretty good. Not sure if it's one that I'm gonna get again, but it's good though. It is good. Alright. So let's zoom back out. And let's get to the game. Yeah. Well, I think we're also supposed to get the some of the like the fishing stuff and such. But I will see as it gets released. But alrighty, so let's get into the game. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I think today I'm gonna do the campaign mode. So the campaign, it's probably gonna be. It depends on how. Well, let's lower the audio just a bit. There we go. And let's go ahead and put the if I get slapped, if I get a notification with the music, I will change that. That will be something that I will change if I get an alert about the music. So we will see. We will see. But anyways, oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Alright, let's get into the campaign mode.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. A scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time, we were deeper into the illusion of control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition. Ambition is a persistent thing. For the dinosaurs left behind, time was becoming immaterial.
Fallen Kingdom.
From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time we reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival. And this means that dinosaurs and humanity will have to find a way to work out their differences.
But yeah, Taser, I do have on the survival mode and the rare curios, so the fishing and the Saints and Seducers I will definitely be getting. But let's focus on this game. Let's focus on Jurassic World Evolution 2.
To us, a desert is a wasteland, devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. This is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different. I'm willing to embrace the uncertainty.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is, but let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
And a capture team helicopter.
Something completely different from the first one. Alright. Oh my gosh, does this look epic. I'm gonna have so much fun playing on sandbox mode. Alright.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Hey, Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Now the controls for the helicopters are definitely a bit different. Okay, so locate priority dinosaurs in the surrounding area by using the compass at the top of the screen. Approach a dinosaur and then use triangle to switch to aim mode. Ooh. While in aim mode, use R1 to fire trank darts. Alright. Looks like we're heading in the right direction here. And there she blows. Very Onyx on off to port bow. And then
Nice shot. Repositioning. Shot off target.
ah, that was so close. No. Hit.
Claire,
Aw.
this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe one or two.
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have to answer that.
Asset collection request received.
Alright, so this is something a bit new. Um, well, today I'm just gonna do. I'll see how far I get with the campaign mode. Um, because campaign mode can go either fast or slow depending on how you do it. So it really depends on how far I get today with the campaign mode. But this is something completely new for anyone that's new to the Jurassic World Evolution. Compared to the first one, you do not have this option. Jurassic World Evolution 2 does, and I actually like this because then you can actually you don't have to seriously sit and just do nothing. You can just speed up time a little bit. So pause time using time controls, which is for PS4, it's this button that's right here to take stock at important moments or to plan out your facility. Accelerate time using the time controls to skip through processes such as dinosaur transport. Oh, after the campaign, will probably be the chaos mode. And then moderate use of accelerated time to ensure problems in your facilities won't get out of hand. Ooh. So let's...
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge. And perhaps...
Oh yeah, why don't you just swing that dino? Look how quick that actually is. We can go ahead and exit back out. And watch that and watch it get lowered in real time. Yeah, but after the campaign mode, I'll probably do the chaos mode.
Asset delivery confirmed.
So, alright. We got ourselves our first enclosed dinosaur.
Ooh, I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kinda hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
Now, if you're not familiar
There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur to consume, so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Alright, so if you're unfamiliar with the scene, from what scene that was from, where she said that she was trapped in the same room with one, it was in Fallen Kingdom when Claire and one of her I think it was her tech guy, they got trapped in a room where there was lava pouring in, and a baryonyx came out of the tunnel behind some of the pouring lava. But this is a bit new, so this is our forest, leaf, and fiber tab. Our various plant life. Some actually give like nutrients and food for certain dinosaurs, and others just don't. But so let's plop ourselves a feeder down. So in this tab here, instead of just having to always come back up to the enclosures when you're messing around with the environment, all you have to do is just back out, come to feeders, and boom, we have ourselves a feeder.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
We really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
Alright. So this is a bit interesting. This is gonna be something a bit new when it comes to the Ranger teams. Ranger teams provide the latest dinosaur welfare information via a status check. Construct Ranger outposts inside your enclosures so that they cover all of your species. Ranger teams can be assigned to patrol Ranger posts and will periodically status check all dinosaurs in range. And we can actually move around in this mode too. Okay, sit still. Sit still for your snapshot. There we go.
While we can't replicate what we had on the islands, we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
Okay, Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better?
Alright, so let's go ahead and exit out. And let's get our baryonyx some rocks in his enclosure. So once again, come to the environment tab, back out by either pressing circle or the left arrow key. Come down. So all in these tabs you have your nature, water, which is the most definite for every single enclosure that you do, feeders, painting. So what this entails is, like, you know, your dirt textures, rock, sand, dirt, rock, sand. So these are just like different textures that you can use. But right here is where we want to go. And so this is something a little bit new, where if you actually you can actually situate your rocks in different positions and put them wherever you want in those positions. So let's, you know, like stick like one or two of these big boys in the water, or L1 and R1 will put it, you know, kind of switch it up a little bit for you, give you a random position like that one. Let's let's put one that's not in the water right there. And alright. So now our baryonyx is content.
We've got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
Alright, so this is the ranger post here. So let's kind of stick this to where it'll actually cover all of the paddock. Or most of it anyways. There we go. Right about there. And then, just all you gotta do is add task.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Now, one of the unique things that they did with this game is for each time that you place down fencing, it just slowly snaps in, and it also, you can also use the guides to make more adequate, you know, actual shapes that you want. Whoops. Forgot there was already at the start of a paddock. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this one in then. A little waste of money, but it's not gonna hurt us too bad. Alright, so let's find those trikes. There's our Triceratops.
Confirming contact.
There's number 1.
Negative contact.
Do 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 do. Oh, I missed it. Hit. Direct hit. try aiming up a tad bit. Got her. All right. So there's number one. Let's bring number one over here.
Collecting asset. Picking up asset. Asset requiring collection.
Alright, so
Asset in transit. Commencing asset transit. Transporting asset.
alright, so what I do, well, let's get some water in first.
Asset delivered. Confirming asset delivery.
Unreachable by vehicle, my rear end. Do 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 do.
Asset transportation complete.
So let's see, will it tell us what we need in the way of food? Not yet. Now that was something that's very interesting and new.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional healing
What the
galleries
heck?
the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Territory. Dinosaurs of the same species form territory around them as they move. Dinosaurs only consider area inside their territory when determining their comfort level. Territory that is not frequently visited shrinks over time to match the latest changes to the dinosaur's environment. Alright, so we need ground fiber, but yeah, just ground fiber. Alright. So let's put that there. Let's go ahead and... Alright, so what do they need again? Missing ground fiber. Alright. So, here's something that you can actually do, is instead of having to constantly back out and everything, so I can actually, right there, I can actually just come in, so either do that or do the calamites. Let's just go with basic ground fiber. And they're actually content just like that. So, because if I wanted to...
With
Hang
so
on.
many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
So, here's something I'm going to show you guys, because this is something that you can actually do to help, keep your, keep the number of, paddocks down that you want to do. So, if you actually come over here to its territory, alright, so, combination preferences, Compsognathus and the Ankylosaurids. So pretty much any relative of the Ankylosaurus, they could actually you can house with them. So let's get an expedition center built. Let's plop that down right. Let's see how close we can get here. Pretty darn close. Another way to...
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists. Hopefully you could find one as rough and tumble as I am.
Alright, so logistics, genetics, and welfare. So logistics is what kind of looks like the cogwheel. What genetics is like, the what looks like a beaker, the scientist's beaker, and of course welfare is gonna be, the typical symbol for, any kind of medic, anything medical wise. So each task has a set of skill requirements that need to be met by the assigned scientists. Oversubscribing a particular skill requirement will decrease time and cost of the task. Ooh. Alright. So do we have a science center yet? No, we do not. Oh, at the control center. Yeah, health. Alright. So, logistics. I'm actually surprised. But honestly, I'm gonna, let's go with Mary Oladell.
You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am. This is our first live capture opportunity.
Let's not miss it.
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed? Owen, you there? I
Alright.
think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe a new recruit.
Incident alert. Our operatives in the field have received an incident alert about a dangerous dinosaur proximity to the public in the outskirts of Las Vegas. 2 injuries have been reported, and we need to send a live capture expedition immediately to capture and contain the threat. So let's go ahead and take a look-see, and what do we got? Sightings of 4 stegosaurs. Alright. So the way that you have to really pay attention is you look down at that requirements. It's gonna give you either, you know, your logistics, your welfare, or I forget what that other one is. But just pay attention to what your requirements are and how much they are. So either of these two can go. But let's go with Oladale, since she was the first one that we did hire. And start task.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
Yeah, logistics. But four found, 4 captured. Alright.
Asset has been collected. Asset transportation underway. Transportation underway.
Alright, so let's get another.
Delivery has been completed. Asset has been transported. Asset transported.
Get a gate pin.
Transportation complete.
Okay. Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only, you said it.
So let's give them a little bit of water. Give a little bit more. Ground fruit. So we need ground fruit. Ground leaf, ground fiber, tall leaf, and ground fruit. Alrighty, there's our ground fruit. And there they are. Let's bring that a little over that way. Alright.
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have identified an approaching sandstorm.
Owen.
Please await further instruction.
Owen. We have a real problem.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's just...
As a
Well,
precautionary
this
measure,
is who I am.
proceed.
Not you.
Ah, the dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
That was weird.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll work on our safety plans.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Do do do. Okay, so just like with before on the first game, your emergency shelters open them during dangerous storms and dino escapes to avoid a hit to your safety rating. Trank each rampaging dino quickly using aim mode or lock on. And transport dinosaurs back into their enclosures before they wake up again. So, unlike the first game, when you trank a dinosaur on this one, you have a period of time before that dinosaur wakes up. If you forget to remember that you just tranked a dino, that dinosaur could either A, wake up, or B, die from being out for too long. So, rampaging dinos can damage or destroy sections of your enclosure fence. And nothing that we're not already familiar with. So let's check our Jennies. This one went out. So, resupply.
Attention all personnel. The sandstorm is starting to pass. Please resume your normal working activity.
Asset transportation in progress.
Para o abrigo mais próximo.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make another enclosure. Or start making one at least.
Delivery complete.
And there's Arizona.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe.
Alright.
Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs. For now. But the future, that was something completely different.
Campaign, Washington State. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, guys. Do an episode for each of the different locations. But we'll at least, well,
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the
Hey,
situation
Dr. Dua's
fluid.
back.
Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD, Dangerous Species Division. I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
Alright.
Dr. Dua, the dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we can.
Alright, so approach a dinosaur, then use R3 to lock onto the target, ensuring your gunner has a clear shot. While locked on, use R1 to fire a trank dart. Some dinosaurs will require more than one.
Dart has missed.
Can't believe I missed that one. How'd I miss that one?
Asset hit.
That one hit. How am I missing? That one hit. So did that one. Awesome.
Controls reassigned.
Just as an organization has key players, me, it also has key facilities that it needs to run effectively. So you should get started with the construction of an arrival building, a control center, and also a backup generator to supply power.
First, let's get them into a paddock. All right. Yeah, it's not 2. It's not as perfect as I want it to be, but right. I am going to condense this down just a bit. Because now, when they wake up, they have nowhere to go. Alright, so we need an arrival point. So let's put this kind of off into the corner here. And we need a control center. And I'm just gonna get this started for now. And then I will come back probably next week with another episode of Jurassic World Evolution. Well, Evolution 2, maybe. It really depends. I think every other Wednesday is gonna wind up just being, you know, one of the 2 games. And we need a backup Jenny. Okay. Alright.
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am. But
Let's
we're
go ahead
also
and
gonna need
wake
a
these 2
response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
Now, one thing I already know about these guys is they need... Well, they've already got like 2 things of water in there. They are going to need a live feed. And then they are going to need sand. Lots of sand.
Transit has commenced.
Let's give them a full-out sandy enclosure.
Asset has been delivered. Asset delivery confirmed.
And then let's go ahead and get kind of almost smack dab in the middle there. Alright. So let's get that response facility real quick.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
Alright. Just do the first couple of steps here for this new location, and then I'm gonna call it for the... Well, you know what? These guys have such a unique hunting animation. I love it. Are you? No, you're not gonna. Okay, good. I was gonna say, you better not be popping a squat in front of the, viewers. No, 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 sir. Anyways. Oh, no, not you two. Oh, wait. No, just sitting. Now he's sleeping. Aww. Sleepy babies. Alright. So, the likes and dislikes. Other carnivores, but yet it likes Compies, Albertosaurus, and Myungosaurus. Uh-huh. Okay then. Alright, well, here's where I'm gonna go ahead and, end today's stream. And then, when we, come back, we will pick up with getting the viewing gallery in. And to continue on with some more of Washington State. So I want to thank everyone that came by today. Taser, my buddy Wezzinator88. So if you want more Jurassic World Evolution 2 content, do go check out Wezzinator88's channel. He also got the game. You can, and I'm pretty sure Taser might wind up doing some content as well. If he does, I'm pretty sure he will let us know somehow that he's doing Jurassic World Evolution 2 as some content with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Evolution 2. If you liked today's episode, please click that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And then also, if you want to be notified when I'm streaming Jurassic World Evolution or Evolution 2 again, do click that bell notification icon so that way you're notified when I'm streaming either of the Jurassic World Evolution games. And I do hope that you guys come back. And if you also want to get in more on the action, you can also find me on these social media platforms. So I want to thank everybody once again, my buddy Taser, my buddy Wezzinator88, for coming by. And remember, keep gaming.